You just got that big promotion, the one you work years to get, and suddenly you start picking fights with coworkers, or missing deadlines, or making dumb mistakes that no one else seems to notice but you, like you're quietly pulling the rug out from under your own success. Harry's the unsettling truth. Sometimes the closer you get to winning, the more your brain conspires to mess it all up. Not because you're lazy or careless, but because something deep inside, something you barely understand, is terrified of what success means. Welcome to the strange world of self-sabotage, the psychological trap where your mind turns against your own happiness and achievement. And here's what nobody tells you. It's not always about fear or failure. Sometimes it's about a twisted kind of self-protection, the darker side of self-care hiding in plain sight. Let's unpack exactly why you ruin the good things just as they start to feel real. Because if you've done this, if you've ever ruined your own win, you're not alone. And it's not just bad luck. You finally get promoted. You're officially the someone at work now. The power, the respect, the future, it's all there. But instead of feeling proud or excited, you notice a strange itch, anxiety bubbling under your skin. You snap at a colleague over something small. You miss an important meeting. You even start doubting if you deserve it at all. This is not just a bad habit or weakness. Psychologists call it the upper limit problem. It's the idea that people have an invisible ceiling on how much success or happiness they feel comfortable with. Go over that limit and your mind freaks out. Harry's the twist that's rarely discussed. Self-sabotage is sometimes a twisted form of self-care. I know, it sounds crazy, but think about it like this. The brain is wired to protect you first and foremost. When something unfamiliar, like more success or attention, starts to feel overwhelming, your mind hits the alarm. It's like a thermostat designed to keep things cozy. But instead of gently adjusting the heat, it suddenly breaks the heater when the room gets too warm. So the temperature crashes right back down to what feels safe, even if that safe is uncomfortable or painful. This thermostat metaphor explains why you might pick fights, procrastinate, or convince yourself the promotion isn't worth it. Your brain is trying to restore the status quo, the emotional zone it has been trained to accept. Success feels like a threat, so it triggers self-sabotage to cool things down. One study that explored this comes from Gay Hendricks, who called it the upper limit problem. He noticed people unconsciously sabotage themselves when things get too good. The success feels foreign, almost dangerous, so they push it away. It's like emotional homeostasis, but with a dark twist. Harry's the catch. Self-sabotage doesn't look like self-destruction to the mind. It looks like survival. To the brain, it's better to lose the promotion than to lose control. Better to fight with coworkers than face the unknown expectations of success. This is why just telling yourself to stop messing up never works. Your brain isn't stupid. It's trying to keep you alive emotionally. It has learned that too much happiness or success can bring too much pressure, too much anxiety, even isolation. So it triggers behaviors that seem self-defeating but are actually protective. This protective mechanism can even show up in relationships. You meet someone amazing, but just when things get serious, you pull away or pick fights. Because intimacy and vulnerability activate the same alarm system. The emotional thermostat whirs again, breaking the heater so you don't get burned. You want love, success, happiness, but your brain tries to keep you safe by keeping you stuck. This unconscious self-sabotage is like a secret security system with faulty wiring. It's designed to protect but ends up trapping you. And it's not just about fear of failure. It's about fear of what's next, the unfamiliar demands, the new identity, the unknown expectations. Success creates new rules, and your mind isn't sure you can follow them. So it throws a tantrum, breaking things before they break you. If you've ever wondered why you can't just stay good after something great happens, this is why. Your brain's protective thermostat is sabotaging your progress to keep your emotional environment stable. So next time you find yourself ruining something good, whether it's a job, a relationship, or a goal, remember this: you're not just self-destructive. You're unconsciously protecting yourself from the unknown. That doesn't mean you have to stay stuck. But it means self-sabotage is not just a bad habit or character flaw. It's a complex survival strategy that confuses your brain's need for safety with your heart's desire for growth. Understanding this twisted self-care mechanism gives you a new way to look at your failures. You can start to see them not as moral failings, but as emotional alarms. And from there, you can learn to gently rewire your thermostat. Here's the uncomfortable takeaway. Sometimes you ruin the good just because your brain can't handle the new. It's not about weakness or laziness. It's about protection gone wrong. If you see yourself in this, know this isn't a personal defect. It's a survival glitch. You're not alone in this battle between wanting to win and fearing what winning means. The next time you catch yourself pulling back right when you should move forward, pause, ask yourself, what is my brain trying to protect me from? What's the story I'm telling myself about success or happiness? Self-awareness is the first small crack in the ceiling. It lets in the light. It lets you slowly fix that broken thermostat so you can finally stay in the warmth without panic. So, if you've been your own worst enemy at your best moments, give yourself compassion, because underneath the mess, your brain is just trying to keep you alive. And maybe, just maybe, understanding the weird, dark psychology of self-sabotage is the secret key to finally winning at your own game.